Thank you for joining me on today's 100-mile gravel ride here in Tennessee, western Tennessee. We're a little bit west of Nashville. I've never done 100 miles on gravel, and if you saw last week's video, my first foray into a gravel ride down here in Tennessee did not turn out very well. I'm going to be riding this Specialized Diverge Expert X1. I've got a few modifications done to it. We'll go over that a little later. Today I'm running the SK Gravel Kings, and let's see how a road rider, gone gravel rider does out here on these open Tennessee roads. 100 miles, here we go. I'll give you my thoughts on everything later. So if you watched last week's video, you probably saw that I didn't bring my air pump with me and that I had plenty of flat tires. A little breezy out here today, so hopefully that's not ruin the audio quality. But anyways, today I decided I would I'm going to test out the SK Gravel Kings 38 millimeter wide, different tire than I ran a week ago, which was a Specialized Roubaix, which most people are going to go, why would you run that tire on dirt? Well, I'll tell you why. Because when I was out west in Montana on my trek to Monty, I ran some GP 5000s on gravel roads, and I'm talking chunky gravel roads, and they did really well. Run the Continental tires in the past and had really good luck with them, even on gravel roads, which is kind of what led me to buying this Diverge and getting into gravel riding. So we're out here, we're having a good day, and we'll keep you posted. I had to slam on the brakes to show you this. Look at this rock formation. Isn't that crazy cool? I mean, if you think about how much of the earth is worn away, yet this one piece has stood here, you know? Of course, you see this gravel road. It's freeways over that way somewhere. Of course, that's the way I came. Dangerous curves ahead. Yeah, I had to show you this. It's how crazy cool is that? It's just like, wow, how cool. When I see a structure like this, I just got to stop. I mean, check this out. It's like, what in the world is it? Now, of course, I've already read the sign, but it is an iron ore furnace. It's crazy cool. It's hard to believe that this thing was built in 1833. It's almost like an Aztec temple. But check this out. It's the Lee gold furnace. I don't know if you focus on that. Built in 1883. It only ran for 2 years, but I I mean, isn't that freaking amazing? Just crazy cool. So a word about today's route. As you see, this is a paved road. Down where that curve is, it goes into gravel. Now it's supposed to go around to the right, which was my left. But then I saw this. Like I said, I had to check it out. So Andy from Moab Bike Shop in Franklin, Tennessee, hooked me up with some of his routes from Ride with GPS. And so what I did is combined two of his routes, Colby 40 and Love 40, and using Ride with GPS, I ended up creating a I created a new route and just kind of let Ride with GPS direct me. I mean, it's Hickman County, I'm riding gravel, life is good, but there are some pavement roads that connect some of the gravel roads. More interesting landscape. This is some kind of sand quarry or sandstone quarry or something. I'm going down this road. It makes you wonder why they left those little bumps there. So it's just freaking gorgeous out here though. Just beautiful. I want to take a second to talk about Garmin's new climbing tool. On the recent download for the 1030, I believe the Garmin 830 has this same thing. When you have a route loaded, it will, so this pops up on the climb and it shows you how much farther you have to go. And I really, really like this graphic. It works pretty well, helps me pace myself. I just want to give a shout out to Garmin and say, job well done. I wanted to take a moment and show this bedrock here that's sticking out, the type of gravel I'm riding today. As you can see, it can get pretty chunky stuff. Not always this way, but I have no idea where I'm at, other than I'm on the route, and it's cool out here. So here's another perfect example of Tennessee. This stream is running right down the road, where the road is running right down the stream. Or maybe it's both. But either way, that's the way I'm going. Effective. Very, very effective. And while you're at it, look at the lock on this thing. Makes you wonder. Riding down this road, I just had to show you this backness. So that's the way I'm coming from. That's the way I'm going. And if you look through the trees, it's a cool switchback. This place is just amazing. So my attention got drawn by that car. And then I realized there's a whole junkyard here. Of course, I was wondering where I parked that. I'm on this little road, and the Garmin climbing tool is showing that there's a great big climb left. And I'm about 60 miles in. Thought I would get in my bag for a minute. Pull out some peanut butter and jelly. Take a minute before I attack the rest of this road. It's roads like this are why the Diverge is a road rider's adventure bike. I mean, look at how thick that gravel is. Hills. Works. Everything works. When you see a place like this, and you're 65, 70 miles in, it's probably a good idea to stop and get a bite. Probably gonna be dark by the time I get back. This is the huge metropolis of Colby, but you got ribeye steak, fried shrimp, pasta salad. I'm gonna get something to eat. So up on the hillside, can't really see it from right here, but there is a fire. Like the forest is on fire up there. It's really crazy. I mean, such a beautiful spot too. You know, the Diverge is doing just fine through all of this. I mean, you can see some of the bigger rocks. I'm coming down through here. But you know, Tennessee, I swear you guys are the adventure state. They just let the creeks go right over the roads, or vice versa. I'm not even sure what the heck they're doing. Yep. The Diverge is a adventure bike. Look at that. Look at that. Other than in Tennessee, I honest to God have no idea where I'm at. How cool. How freaking cool. Specialized Diverge. So go anywhere, any road. Road biker's adventure bike. And sometimes you run out of daylight, but you just keep going. So the one thing I've done is this, I canceled the route and I asked Garmin to take me back most direct. I mean, some of the gravel out here is really thick and I really don't want to have a mechanical. So I don't know how many miles it is to get back to where we're going, but I'm on a Specialized Diverge, which is a road biker's adventure bike. At least it's my adventure bike. I love this thing. It's smooth. It's, you know, digs in to the gravel. Handles well. The SK Gravel Kings by Panaracer. They have done me very well today. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself. If I did, I will update you. But we're on an adventure, and that's what the Diverge is all about. So here's the problem with changing the route. Garmin wants me to hang right there, and that's not going to work. I'm not going to trespass when it clearly says private property. So we're going to shine some light here. We're going to take that road, go up a ways, and we'll see what happens. It's an adventure. Well, I made it back to my car. 102 miles. A little more than a 12-hour adventure. Kind of dilly-dallied along. You know, gravel's tough. You know, I did 114 miles last weekend, 115 or 125 on Saturday, 114 on Sunday, 102 today. It was tough, very tough. Thank you for joining me. You want a great adventure bike? Specialized Diverge is it. Ta-ta for now. Thank you again for joining me.